Gocharam tamagocharam Govindam Paramanandam Sadgurum Pranatosmyaham. Now we are in the section where the ego is condemned. Yeah. So these acharyas, when they have nothing to do, they start condemning the ego. The ego has to be condemned. So now the condemning the ego. We are in the verse 299, right? Yavat syat swasya sambandhaha ahankarena duratmana tavannalesha matrapi muktirvarta vilakshana. As long as you have any sambandha with this ego self, with this personality, till then, tavan na lesha matrapi muktirvarta, there is no scope for you to even talk about liberation. Forget about it. No liberation. Because vilakshana, what is liberation? Ahankara nasha is liberation. When you identify and when you pamper this ego, the ego personality, then there is no liberation. So it is not becoming good, or no. It's not that, I have become very good. That is not real spiritual seeking or spiritual sadhana. One has to go. One has to go means what? The ego has to go. So therefore, if you have ashubha vasanas, yes, you have to replace it with shubha vasanas. But even the shubha vasana would be dropped at the end and you become nirmala. See how beautiful? Nothing. That is the purity. I am nothing. Not good, not bad. I am nothing. So this is how the mukti is achieved. Not through personality development. See, the word personality is derived from persona, I think. It means mask. So actually, we wear a mask always. No? We don't reveal ourselves truly. We beautifully present ourselves in front of everybody. So personality development means what? This mask is still enhanced and you present most beautifully. But here, all the masks are thrown away. So you remain naked totally. Not even these panchakoshas. Nirvana, total nakedness means what? These panchakoshas are like clothes, covering us, covering the true self. So that also is given up. So that is paranirvana. There is nothing covering you. So that is what is moksha is all about. Now moving on to the 300th verse, triple century. Yes? That's what he is saying now. That's what we are seeing now. Condemning the ego. So that's what we are going to see. Don't identify, inquire who am I. These are the two things. See, prevention is better than cure. So don't identify with the anatma, with the not self. Then there is no ego. Suppose if you have identified, if you are living as the ego self, then to inquire for whom this ahankara, for whom these thoughts, and try to seek the source. That is Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi's path. Or whatever may be the thoughts, be the sakshi. Just let them come, let them go. I have nothing to do with them. I just watch and observe. So that is the way. Anyway.
Ego itself is an identification.
Yes, ego itself is an identification of the body mind. And you know the ego also, na? My personality, ego personality, I know. So that is also seen only. Drishya padartham only. So Dhriga is still he is deeper inside. where there is no Jnatru Jnana Beda. Jnatru Jnaya Jnana Beda. That is the experience. Seer also is not there. Seen also is not there. Ella Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Ellam oinda idam. Everything has gone. Nothing remains. That is a state of liberation. Everything gone. Nothing remains. That is peace. Ahankara grahan muktaha. So we are in the 300th verse. Swarupamupapadhyate Chandravad Vimala Purnaha Sadhananda Swayam Prabha Ahankara Grahan Muktaha Swarupamupapadhyate Chandravad Vimala Purnaha Sadhananda Swayam Prabha Ahankara Grahan Muktaha. When you are freed from the shackles of ego, Ahankara Grahan Muktaha, when you are freed from the shackles of ego, Swarupam Upapadhyate, you reach and you abide in the self. Like how, like what? Chandravad, like the moon. Moon, when it is as if swallowed during the eclipse, it is not seen clearly. Then when it is come out of it, when the eclipse is gone, the moon shines of its own. Chandravad Vimalaha, it shines in its pure glory. Purnaha has a full moon. Sadhananda Swayam Prabha. Likewise, this Atma, the self, shines as what? Purnaha, Sadhanandaha, Swayam Prabha. Cha, how beautiful. Purnaha means full, complete. Sadhanandaha, ever blissful. And Swayam Prabha, of its own light, of its own effulgence, it shines. See, in other places, this Rahu swallowed, Rahu swallowing the sun, that is given. Here, the Chandra is swallowed. That is lunar eclipse. And when the eclipse is gone, the Chandra is released as if. Yeah? Similarly, this self somehow is as if covered or swallowed by the ego self. And only we know the ego self, nothing else we know. See, yesterday somebody was asking what is Maya. This is Maya. That which is the truth is completely covered. You don't see it. You don't realize it. You don't feel it. That which is not, the Ahankara and the world, is very much in front of our eyes. And Ahankara asserts itself like as if that is the real thing. And the world is projected as the real. So that which is not is projected so much as real. That which is actually real is completely hidden, covered, and you don't see it. This is the Maya Karya. This is the play of Maya. So, through discrimination and through dispassion and through Guru's grace, what we have to do? We have to discover the self which is the truth by giving up which is the false. All the Drishya Padartha, whatever is seen, everything is false. And whoever is showing it, the Ahankari, the experience, the knower, the seer, he also should be given up through the proper. Given up means what? We should not identify with him, and whatever his gati, we should not worry about his gati, his dharma. We should be in our own swadharma, our own dharma. That is what is said here, Purnaha, Sadanandaha, Swayam Prabha. That is our real dharma. And what is the dharma of the upadhis? Always to be confused, agitated, impatient, not knowing, not wanting to know. All these things are upadhis. But the Swayam, what is the dharma of the self? Purnaha. I don't lack anything. I am complete. Sadhanandaha. I am ever blissful. And Swayam Prabha. And I am always self-effulgent. So only when you are out of this ahankara, you can realize this. As long as you are swallowed, as if covered by this ahankara, this vision is not gained. So in this chapter, the whole chapter, ahankara is condemned. Condemned means what? We have to give it up.
So it's a binary thing. There is no past, less, this fellow has less ego.
Yeah, see, you can say in the Vyavahara, see, Vyavahara, some people are very, what duragraha means, they hold on to it and they have so much, so egoistic is there.
So there is shades, partial.
Definitely,
so
definitely. See, for example, the children, they don't have much ego, small babies, very very less ego, almost nothing like. When you grow older, our Acharya used to say, more the memory, more the ego. When we grow older, what is the memory? I have done this, I have done that, and I have got that kind of an award. Then it's a big ego, So, more the memory, more the ego. So, more the ego, more the miseries. See, the misery is directly proportional to ego. So, when we are so miserable, means we are very egoistic, nothing else. We cannot point fingers at anybody else. If we are very miserable, the only reason is we are very egoistic. And what is less egoistic? To accept life as it is less egoistic. Always to fight with life. Why, how? That is ego. So who is a devotee? He accepts and he never quarrels with Bhagwan. Tasya yame nana charcha. And he never quarrels with Yama also. When Yama comes, he just, yes, I am ready, I am coming with you. That should be our status. Hey, please, 2 days, please give me. I have to complete this work. No, he will not leave you. Not even 2 seconds he will give you extra. Over means over. So you should be ready. Before he comes, you should be ready with your suitcase, everything ready. So he will be very pleased with you. Maybe he will not send you to hell. When you quarrel with him, fight with him, then you may go to hell. Because you have not lived a proper life, full of attachment. See, you know what? Very interesting or anecdote. There was one Eknath Ishwaranji in Maharashtra, a great saint. So once he was giving a lecture like this, one youngster asked, what is death? Why people are scared of death? Why people are scared of death? Then he asked that student to come. You come, he said. So the student came to the stage. He was sitting on a chair. So what he did, he held to the chair very tight, like this. Now you pull me, he said. You just pull me. He was little hesitant. No, you just pull me now. So that person was trying to pull Eknath Ishwaranji and he was holding tight the chair. There was a struggle. He said, this is the struggle of death. When Yama comes to take you away, if you are not holding on to anything, when you are very cool, then you will go. So beautiful. But you have got so much of attachment to these properties, to the wife and children, to the name and fame, to everything here. I will not go. He will not leave. Then there is a tug of war. He will pull you that way, you will, not leave the chair. There also you won't leave the chair. Yeah. That is a different story, but this is to show what is actually the struggle in death. So when the death comes, you should not hold on to anything. You should be ready to go. Then you are a decent person. Yama will appreciate you. You are a good customer for Yama. Otherwise, for him is a problem. You understand? So the ahankara, we hold on to it, or we identify so much with this personality. See, that is why when somebody praises you, you are elated. Yes. And some politicians are there. They become deaf when somebody praises. Why? They want again. They want once more. Hey, I didn't hear. What was you saying? What were you saying? Like that. So they want to be praised. The ego wants to be praised. And when somebody sort of criticizes you or condemns you, then you get angry. Why? The ego is hurt. How come? How dare you say that to me? You know who I am? See? This is the ego for you. So Bhagavan says, if somebody condemns you, you also join them.
Yeah.
Because this has to be condemned only. Ego has to be condemned. When somebody praises you, beware. So don't go that side, he says. Because that is the ego's trip. And Sadashiva Brahmendra says, you can give up everything, but this, somebody praises you when you are elated. This is very difficult to give up, he says. Puhalchi, in Tamil it was Puhalchi. Somebody is praising you to the heavens. So therefore, ahankara, when that is covering the self, it is not available for us. Even though the self is there, it is not available for us. See, like the electricity is there here, but suppose, let us say, there is some problem with the plug point. Then, is it available to you? See, those plug points have come out. So, suppose if it is faulty, electricity is there, but it is not available for you. So what you can do? You put your fingers into it. Then it will be available. You will never forget it. And you won't be there to forget also. So electricity is there, but it's not available. See how sad. We are the Ananda Swarupam. But somehow it is not available for us. Why? The ego has covered the cells and the raga dvesha and then the ajnana. We are running in the world. And we get something out of our liking, so we are happy. When we don't get, we are disappointed. And we are jealous. And then the jagada continues. See? But we are of the nature of the bliss, always. See, you know what? Sometimes when I walk in the street, I observe people. Everybody is so sorrow-stricken, like sad. Especially morning 9:30 when they go to office, you see them very busy or like little sad. I don't know why.
No smile.
No smile at all. Especially, Mumbai, they run. They don't even walk. The first time when I had gone to Mumbai railway station, when I got down, I wondered there is something, some bomb scare or something. Everybody was running. I said, why? One of my uncle was taking me. I asked, what has happened here? He said, every day it is like this. People are running literally. They are very fast life. So, this ahankara, as long as it is covering the self, even though the bliss is there, it is not available. Even though we are very pure, we act as if we are very impure. Selfishness, greed, etc. All those stuff. So therefore, whatever may be the means, we have to get rid of this ego and be free. Then only we are true to ourselves. There we are free, we are pure, and we are peaceful and blissful. So therefore, this is the way to go. Not to pamper the ego self. See, that is why, you should understand one more thing. The gurus, the real gurus, they don't pamper your ego. Sometimes you may get hurt, the ego may get hurt. If you run away, then you are the loser. You should not run away. Because if you have a problem, you go to a surgeon or a doctor, then you should submit yourself to him. Then only he can perform the surgery. Then if you run away in the midst, then who is the loser? So the ego has to be really rubbed. And it should go. So, see, the true gurus, they know this has to be, but they will not rub everybody's ego because they know they will run away. Because they are very brittle. Only those who are really devoted, they know they won't run away, so that the ego can be crushed. Ego has to be crushed. That is the real grace of the Guru, grace of the Lord. Pampering the ego is not the grace of the Lord or grace of the Guru. That anybody can do, and that is dangerous actually. So when you feel the ego is crushed, it is good. So the surgeon is doing his job. So you should not mind. So that is how a real disciple, one who has submitted himself to the teacher, he will not go away. See, you know what happened once? Gurudev, Swami Chinmayanji was studying under Swami Tapovan Maharaj. Swami Tapovan Maharaj one day wanted to test him really. So what happened? Swami Tapovan Maharaj used to have only one sort of gown-like dress, and one dried in the sun or something. So one day he asked, Chinmaya, please bring that dress, please. So Gurudev had gone, and it was somewhere, just like that dried, maybe in a thorny bush or somewhere, I don't know. So he brought it, and it was torn little. Then Gurudev asked, Tapovan asked, why it is torn? He said, Gurudev, I don't know. No, you have torn this. How can you do this? You are very careless. How can you do this? Blah, blah, blah. He started shouting at him, it seems. Scolding him, it seems. And he got very offended, Gurudev. He said, I am going to go. Why? What small little thing happened and he is shouting at me like this? And he said, no, you are telling a lie. He said, you are telling a lie. He got very offended. Why should I lie for a small petty thing? He couldn't take it. You are a liar. He couldn't take it. Then he wanted to go away actually. And then the senior, Saha Brahmacharis, they consoled him and said, no. Maybe it's a way of testing you. Don't worry, don't go away. And then Tapovan, he laughed, smiled after some time and said, it seems, see, the whole world is a lie. If I say you are a liar, how does it matter? The whole world is a lie. So if I call you a liar, how does it matter? Is it not so? So, therefore, it is that way. See, it is not the license given to the gurus to hurt everybody. Oh, please understand. It is not the license given to the guru to hurt people. It is not so. But if a disciple is submitting to the teachers this thing, he should not.
Who used to throw stones if you try to come near him.
Yeah, there are weird Mahatmas. Weird means what? Extreme Mahatmas like that. Yeah, there are there who can throw. And some people can give you galis. Yeah. Real scolding means bad words. See, our Yoga Swami is known. He also can gali, he can give. See, if the people come with wrong intention, impure motives, then they get very angry. And for them there is nothing good, nothing bad. Whatever they speak is Veda only. Really, I mean it.
Yes, sir.
Whatever they speak is Veda only. There is nothing good or bad. Okay, moving on. 301st. Yova pureso hamiti pratitaha. Our Jamadagni ji is missing now. Buddhya praklipta tamasati mudhaya. Tamasati mudhaya. Tasyaiva nisheshataya vinashe. Brahmatma bhava pratibandha shunyaha. Yova pureso hamiti pratitaha. Buddhya praklipta tamasati mudhaya. Tasyaiva nisheshataya vinashe. Brahmatma bhava pratibandha shunyaha. Yaha, one who, pure means this dehe, in this body, saha aham iti pratitaha, who has got an idea that I am this. He would have repeated this for say 100 or 200 times, I don't know. Same idea, na? That much it is very important. So, one who has in this body the idea that I am this, or saha ahamiti, this body is me. Why he is having this idea? Ati mudaya. Because he is not ordinary fool. Ati mudaya. He is a special Fool. Ati mudaya. And what it is? Buddhya prakliptaha. Tamasa. Because he is tamasic, means the avarana, because his buddhi is veiled, and also buddhya prakliptaha means the buddhi, the mind is imagining this way, that this body is me. Tasya eva nisheshataya vinashe. Only when this ego is completely destroyed. See, shesha means something remaining. No, shesham nu solvanga. Nisheshataya. Without any trace, it has to be destroyed. Nisheshataya vinashe. Then Brahmatma bhavaha. Then he experiences that Brahmatma bhavam, that I am self of all. Pratibandha shunyaha. Without any obstruction. Pratibandha means obstruction or obstacle. Pratibandha shunyaha means without any obstruction. He realizes that I am the self. I am the self of all. So even now, whether you are ignorant or not, there is only Brahman, there is only the self. We think there are so many other things. With our own imagination we think. But there is only the self. There is nothing called as anything other than the self. When you hear the bird chirping, it is not the bird is sitting somewhere on the tree and you are here in the hall and you are hearing the chirps of the bird. Because you are considered yourself to be the body and you are here. Therefore you say bird is there. I am here, bird is there, and I am hearing. If you are the knowledge, the bird and the chirping is happening. In the knowledge, there is a knowledge, another bubble of knowledge called as the chirping. So the water is not, and the bubble is not other than the water. Is bubble other than the water? No. Bubble is water only. Is that not so? So that jnanam, which is coming as an objective knowledge, in the jnana samudram you are, that another bubble of knowledge is coming. What is that? Chirping. You only say that I am a human being seated inside the hall and the bird is another species. It is seeing the outside in a tree. So it is making a noise or whatever, chirping, and I am hearing. See how you have divided everything? Because you identify with the body.
Body mind is also a bubble. The bird sound.
No. Wait. You identify with the body and alienated the bird already. Because of ignorance. That we should not do. What is there is chirping happens. What is chirping? In my presence or in my pure knowledge, in my pure self, chirping happens. The chirping rises and chirping goes. And the bubble is not different from water. So the chirping is Brahman only. So everything is Brahman only. The vision now I am having is Brahman only. Why should I say I am the seer and you are seen? There is only the vision, or there is only the scenes are coming and going. Why should I say I am seeing it? Even the idea I am seeing also is coming and going. So everything is coming and going. If you can watch this, nothing is apart from Brahman. Because bubbles are not different from the water. So, in the knowledge, that is me. If you consider you are the knowledge, you are not localized somewhere. Knowledge alone is there. You are not localized, you are not identified with any particular thing. The pure knowledge is there. In that knowledge happens. The chirping happens.
The knowledge of body mind also happens.
Yes.
Then also the body mind is also a bubble.
So,
Bubble is not separate from water.
See, if you consider everything is Brahman, even body is Brahman. Why not? Why not? Everything is Brahman. But we, because of identifying one particular thing, alienate everything else. So this is ego. Till that point when we don't solve this mystery, this puzzle, how can you abide in the self? Which is all encompassing, all pervading. All pervading is what? Everything is that. See, as long as you don't give up the identification with one part, which is the ego, one part, how can you identify with the mud and then say, I am the heart of self of all parts? When you identify with one akara, one form, one part, maybe you may be blue in color, let us say. Whenever you see green in color, you say, that is a different part. I am a different part. I am a big part. I am a wonderful part. This part is good. That part is useless. See, all those ideas. But as a mud, I am the self of all parts. Only when you become mud, you can be self of all parts. As long as you consider yourself as one part, then you are only limited to that part. And whatever is this thing of destiny of that part is your destiny. But if you are identified with the mud, even if one part goes, nothing is lost. Because all the parts are me. If one part is happy, one part is sad, everything is cancelled. I have nothing to do with any part. I mean, I'm just joking. What I mean is nothing affects me in that totality, in that. So, how beautiful it is. So, giving up the body identification is everything. And not identifying with the ego self is the way to go. So, this has to be realized. How you can come to this point, Contemplation, contemplation, contemplation. Meaning, these ideas have to be churned. Today evening we are going to see in Atma Bodham how the churning is done. Atma Arani. Atma Arani. So the churning, this churning is very important. See, Chuma, it's not self-trumpeting or boasting or anything. You may see the people like us doing this and that, going here and there. Whatever we may be doing, but our prime focus is contemplation. Everywhere, wherever we go, the contemplation is going on. What is the contemplation? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? How is this? What is this? What is the truth of this? What is the truth of this? So when you continuously, when you churn, when you contemplate, then you get clarity. As yesterday he was saying butter. Butter comes out of churning. Navanidam. Kaivalya Navanidam. That is a text called as Kaivalya Navanidam in Tamil. Beautiful text by Tandavaraya Swami. Like Vivekachudamani, it's very beautiful. Kaivalya Navanidam. So therefore, when you identify with one pura means not that pura, one pure, one body, so ahamiti, like I am this. Because this is only a imagination of the mind when you are covered by tamas. Only when you nisseshataya vinashe, when this is given up totally, and when you are only the true knowledge, all the knowledge comes and goes in the pure knowledge. And there is no difference. That is only the pure consciousness. Brahmatma bhavaha pratibandha shunyaha. So therefore, there is no obstruction whatsoever. See, our biggest problem, you know what? We always feel there is a world outside. There is nothing called as world outside. The world comes and goes in me. Mayeva sakalam jhatam, mayi sarvam pratishthitam. So in me the world rises, and me the world dances for some time, and me the world goes back. It is not that I am born in the world is born in me. I am not born in the world is born in me. And the world can go away, but I remain. See, what a twisted thinking, see. The world is there, I am born, I live for some time, and I go away, but the world continues. This is our idea. But what is the reality? The world rises in me, dances for some time, and may go away, I remain. What a perverted, thinking. See?
This is pure thinking.
No, that thinking was a perverted thinking. I mean, that thinking was this is the right thinking. Our regular thinking is a perverted, twisted thinking. If you say, in me the world rises and goes, there is nothing other than me, then the past, the present, the future, everything is wiped clean. There is nothing like that. And there is nobody other than whatever body we have considered to be in the world outside, and their lives and my life. All this is like dream objects. Whatever you have dreamt, it has no meaning. So, abiding there is the Brahma Bhavaha.
There is no night, no day.
All these things are there, but in the self, Rappagalilla Verum Veli Veetil Ramittiruppomba Arunachala. Aksharamanammalai, he says Rappagalilla Verum Veli Veed. There is no night, there is no day. Rappagalilla. How is that the house? He says that is a house where we will be in union. Ramittiruppo means we will be one. Which house, Verum Veli Veed. That house has got nothing. Verum Veli, just a space. Not even a space. Verum Veli, he says. Veli means space. Verum Veli. Veed. That is the house in which we will be together, he says to Arunachala. So, Rappagalilla, there is no Kangulpagalilla Yadi. Kangulpagal means Rappagal, day and night. So, day and night and all only imagination means projection of the mind. In deep sleep, day and night is not there. Not only in deep sleep. When you go to US for 15, 16 hours, when you caught a direct flight, let us say, you go there and sometimes you doze off. You don't know, 2-3 hours would have passed. And I don't wear a smart watch and all. So my watch shows only one time. Other people's watch shows different times. And it gets adjusted itself and all those stuff. When I get up midway, I'm really clueless. I don't know in which time frame I am. Because I don't know where I am flying now. In which part of the world I don't know. So you don't know, because in different part there is different time, na? So you do not know where you are actually. When you go very up beyond the atmosphere, then you have nothing to do with the world. So time loses, your general time loses its meaning. So absolutely you don't know where you are, right? And you don't know what is the time. Even if time somebody tells you, don't know what is the meaning of that time. Because you are in different time zone. So you can only relate to your Indian time always. You are in different time zone, you don't know how to make it. Sometimes it is very dark because everything is closed. And you don't know anybody around you. And you do not know the pilot also who is driving. You trust the pilot that he is going to anyway take us to the destination. But you don't know. He may be a mad cop. How daring we are, to fly. Because we don't know where we are. And we do not know when we are. Who these people are. And who is driving us. We don't know. And if something goes wrong in that equipment, in that flight, Sarvanasham, Oru Elumbu Minjadu, no bone will be spared. And we don't know where we are dying also. At least here we know we are dying in our house. There we don't know. My God, it's scary really. So this time, space, there you lose the idea of time, space, everything.
No, we are dreaming here also, in the flight also, it's a dream.
See, adalla okay pa, but even in the Vyavaharik sense I am saying, in the Vyavaharik sense also you lose the idea of time, space and everything.
Yes, sir.
See, now at least the Paramarthik level we are talking, there Vyavaharically also you lose the idea of space and time.
If somebody tells you a time, correct time also, plane is moving so fast it has changed.
Not only that, You are unable to correlate which time zone you are, you don't know. It is different now. So you aren't able to make up what is time. Then you question what is time actually.
Yes, yes.
See? Because there it is day, it is night. See, in between we are flying means whether it is day or night, afternoon, what is the time zone, how to relate with our time zone. See, you can do all those things. You can do all those calculations. But suddenly if you wake up, you don't know where you are. And what is the time? And is it day or night? Hungry or not? Because biological clock is confused totally.
Right.
He doesn't understand whether to eat or not. But they go on giving something, we go on eating. File பண்ணி வச்சுப்போம் அப்புறம் பார்த்துப்போம். You go on eating. You are dazed. So in that also, where there is no mind, there is no day night, there is no sort of other than you. So it's a completely a different dimension actually. It's a different dimension. The dimension where there is no x, y, z axis, where there is no past, present, future, where there is no cause and effect. That is the dimension. See, we know only the three axes, no? X, Y, and Z axis we know. That dimension is where there are no three axes. We know only the past, present, future. There is no past, present, future. And we know only cause and effect. There is no cause and effect. What is that dimension? God alone knows.
Eternal now.
Eternal now. Eternal now. It can be called as eternal now or blissful emptiness.
Okay.
Blissful emptiness. So, till that point, when you don't give up this ahankara, there is no moksha, there is no liberation for you. Moving on to the 302nd words. Brahmananda nidir mahabalavata. I was searching for you actually, because this chanting was not picking up. So we were missing you. Brahmananda nidir mahabalavata. Ahankara gorahina. Samveshtyatmani rakshate gunamayaihi. Chandaistribhirmastakaihi. Vijnanakya mahasina shrutimata. Shrutimata or Dhyutimata? Here Shrutimata, but Dhyutimata also another reading I saw. So Dhyutimata Vichitya Shishatrayam Nirmulahi Mamam Nidhim Sukakaram Sudaka Dhiro Nubhoktu Kshamaha. What a beautiful picturization, see. Brahmananda Nidhi, the treasure of Brahmananda is there. Let us say in a booth bangla, let us say Chuma, that treasure is there somewhere. But Mahabhalavata Ahankara Gorahina Samveshtya Atmani Rakshate. But that Nidhi, the treasure, is guarded by a Bhalavata, means terrible serpent. Ghorahina, Bhayankaramana or serpent. What is that serpent? Ahankara. That's what it says. Ahankara Goradhina. Samveshtya Atmani Rakshate. So this serpent has hidden that treasure under itself. Vala Surati, its tail, with its tail, it has hidden and it is sitting on it. How beautiful. Samveshta Atmani Rakshate. Gunamaihi Chandaihi Stribir Mastakaihi. And how is this serpent? With three heads, three hoods or three heads. What are the three heads? Three gunas. So there is a treasure, real treasure of this Brahmananda, Atma Swarupa, but a terrible snake or a cobra called Ahankara with 3 hoods. It's protecting it. Protecting means what? It is as if covering it. It is sitting on it. Hiding it. Hiding it and sitting on it. Vijnanakya Mahasina Dhyutimata Shrutimata nu ஒன்று இருக்கு Dhyutimata ரெண்டு ரீடிங் இருக்கு Vichidya Shishatrayam Vijnanakya Mahasina using the sword of Vijnana direct realization experience of the self. Dhyutimata means shining, that sword which is shining. Shrutimata means that which is according to the Shastra. Shrutimata, Vichitya Shishatrayam. You have to cut all the 3 heads or hoods of this serpent. Nirmulya ahim imam. So you have to totally destroy, kill this serpent. Then only this nidhi yours. Nidhim sukakaram dhiraha anubhoktum. Then this dhiraha, this wonderful, intelligent one, he can enjoy this treasure. Sukakaram, this treasure which is of infinite ananda, only then he can enjoy. So how beautifully it is. You see, Kshamaha is the last word. Kshama means one who is very adept in discriminating and doing this. So imagine a booth bangla where there have been a hidden treasure guarded by the serpent. Serpent will not allow you to go near it. He can even bite you. So somehow you have to go with the sword. Jnanasina, Vijnanasina. With a self-abidance as a sword. Or the self-experience sword, you have to go and cut asunder the 3 heads, 3 hoods of the serpent and kill it. என்ன சமயம் ரொம்ப வயலண்ட்டாக இருக்கே. The ego has to be killed. With its 3 hoods, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, it has to be killed. Then only you can have access to this treasure. Then you can enjoy. Otherwise not. If you are scared of the serpent, then you have to remain outside only. You will not have any access to this sukha, this treasure. So you cannot go empty-handed. It can really put to talido. So balavata, so terrible, ghora. So therefore you have to go with jnanasina. So in our ashram we go with the velakamar. Broom. What you sweep? With that we go and hit the snake. Not with the jnanasina, asina. You don't have a sword, no? We go.
Physical snakes and physical broom.
Yeah, we go with a broom only.
Mixing all the things.
Broom means a different broom, very hard. Dum.
You get a guy who catches.
Yeah. But before you call him, everything is done now. So next time when you find a snake in your room, we will call him. You wait.
No.
For 2-3 days.
I will catch it.
You will catch.
Oh my God.
Snake.
Yeah.
Sure?
I'll try.
Shall we do that now?
I will. 90% of them are not poisonous.
Not like that. If you go and catch him somewhere else, he will put dudum. You should know where to catch, how to catch.
Yeah.
Knack you should know.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Oh, Sadhguru has demonstrated how to do it. You know, the Jaggi Vachu.
See, that is all. See, seeing the YouTube video, you are going to catch a snake.
I do everything with that.
But don't do this with the YouTube video. Huh? This is a matter of life or death.
It's okay, Swami. As long as the snake is seen, somebody doesn't try to say, I know you are not.
You are rope.
You are rope.
And take it and put it on your neck.
But you should have Shraddha. When your time has not come, no one can touch you.
Yeah. But how do you know your time has not come?
When it has to come, nobody can stop you.
Stop you.
So,
It is different, but still.
So go and sleep with the snake.
huh?
Go and sleep with the snake.
Already sleeping.
Who is this roommate? Huh? He is sleeping in the snake, he is saying.
Hello. The snake came with you. You said snake will come.
But you are not there.
Next time I am going to be there.
Okay, fine.
So, if you don't take the sword of knowledge and cut it asunder, the snake may bite you and you may not get the treasure. Shall we see one more or shall we stop? How much we have seen? We have got a quota to finish every day. 1, 2, 3, 4. On track. Okay, then we will see it tomorrow. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. See, actually I am so lenient. Gurudev and all will never